What is up, you guys? My name is Marcellus, and today I'm going to bring you a discussion video about what makes an anime a classic. Now, this discussion was brought to you by a conversation that basically went on in the ARL chat, and I forgot who brought it up, but it was dependent, and there was an argument between a couple people depending on like what made an anime slash manga a classic. And today I'm going to give you my criteria of what a classic is. Now, a classic, a lot of people, well, the majority of people think a classic is an old school anime that people hold in high regard. But in my opinion, a classic can be very, very, modern. And if not, the anime is still going on. If you see hints of the things I'm about to say right now, you can basically call that an anime a classic or a manga a classic, in my opinion. So, the first thing is that the people that watch the anime series or read the manga have to be heavily influenced, and when they read it or watch it, they have to be heavily grabbed on and heavily into the series for it to be a classic. That's the first criteria. The fans have to be into it, of course. That's what makes all good anime series successful. That's what makes things successful. The audience behind it. The second thing is that it has to have good writing. It can't be you don't hear of shitty classics. So it has to have good writing, good main character, good supporting cast, and if it's anime, good music. A lot of things like the opening don't count. There are legendary openings, but just because the opening is shitty doesn't mean the anime's shitty or not a classic. So things that I don't take into consideration is the opening, the ending, the animation, because there are series like Roni Kenshin that are definitely classics. Berserk, that is a definite classic. Yu Hakusho, definite classic. Things like that all have pretty shabby animation, but they're all classics. In my opinion, Hunter x Hunter is a classic. That's my example of a modern classic. Hunter x Hunter, amazing writing, amazing scenes, amazing characters, amazing plot, all things like that, and it has a good following fan base. Now, I do think that the fan base for Hunter x Hunter could be larger, but in years time I do believe that people will go back and watch the series or read the series, because in a couple years when it finishes up, the manga or the anime, it will be a classic. Even though the manga is not complete, I do believe that when the anime comes to a close and Togashi has the animators have nothing more to animate, and if they don't go into filler, then the anime of Hunter x Hunter will be a classic. They should get up to whatever the manga is stopped off at right now. So I do think that's going to be classic. Pretty much the third thing that requires something to be a classic is, how do I put this? Nothing's perfect. So as long as there's room for improvement, but not so much, then that's a classic. If you can go into the series and try to find something wrong, but it doesn't come to you unless you discuss it with other people, or go about hours of trying to find something wrong with the series, because no series is perfect. Let's be honest. Code Geass is a legendary series. It had its quirks, flaws. Death Note, in my opinion, is a phenomenal series. Not legendary, but phenomenal, and it had its flaws. And a legendary series impacts the anime community, not just the YouTube anime community, but the anime community as a whole, of what other people make in their series. Kenshin heavily influenced other things like Toriko, One Piece, stuff like that. Hunter x Hunter is going to definitely influence things in the future, like other anime series, other shonen mangakas. One Piece is definitely going to heavily influence other mangakas to create something. So that's pretty much all I have to say. Leave your comments down below. What defines a classic in your opinion? Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe. I'm real close to 500, 3 away, I think. Can you guys get me to 500? What the fuck am I saying? 500. Spread the word of the channel around. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.